I saw a tweet after the Trojans got their nuts kicked in by Utah on December 2nd from Marvin Harrison Jr. What? He said, "Let's ball."
What?
That's what he said.
When did that shit come?
What could that December 2nd. He said it right after the Trojans got their nuts kicked in. Well, I don't know if he was talking about Utah or USC. But he said, "Let's ball."
Listen, you know, when Zach said it, I'm like, okay, I'm just like water off a duck's back. But then this guy was almost like, you know, his hair was on fire. He had hair this morning. Yeah. It was literally on fire. This is what's going on.
To me, that's an outlandish comment.
Okay.
Like, but I saw the tweet. I will say that.
He saw the tweet. I didn't even know about this tweet.
I researched it. I saw the tweet because I Googled it from my phone as Zach wrote that. I said, no, this motherfucker woke up in the morning, bumped his head.
Wanted to fuck with you. He woke up, wanted to fuck with Rafa.
No, I think he woke up in the middle of the night. He saw Marvin Harrison Jr. fucking just in his bed or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then he came up with that, and I'm like, no, he's fucking out of his mind. So then I get to work, I do some work, and I was like, let me look this up. So then I see the tweet.
Okay.
I see the tweet, but to me, I'll tell you, to me, it still doesn't make sense. And Michael, it doesn't make sense to you because I hate USC.
Wait. Why does it not make sense?
Because when you're coming to a school how many receivers do they have coming in? 1 million.
Yeah.
A bunch of guys.
Agreed.
Rice is coming back, right?
One of them just left. CJ Williams, which was a top 20 receiver, or no, top 10 receiver, top 20 recruit from modern day, he's leaving.
Right.
That was crazy.
Why is he leaving?
Okay, because he might have some inside info.
Because there's not enough footballs to go around for these guys. Rice is coming back, right?
Yes.
Rice
Mario Williams?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have those two guys that already played with Caleb. There's chemistry there. Yeah. You're going to bring in a guy who is the best receiver in college football already. He cannot play. I said it. He cannot play this whole season. And next year, he's still the first receiver off the board.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that because Mike Williams tried to do it from USC and that didn't fucking pan out.
Exactly.
He was. Don't compare that.
You
bum
gotta
to this
play.
Dude.
He has to.
I
play.
agree. Okay, that's fine. Take that argument off the table.
Okay.
Why would you? And then they have two of the top 3 receiving recruits.
Yeah.
Two of the 3 best guys.
Mekhi Lemon, Zach Branch might play. Mekhi Lemon,
but he's still coming in. There's 3 guys. There's 2 other guys. Plus, I think they picked one up in the transfer portal. Right? They're going to get the number 1 tight end in the country, probably.
Yes.
Right? So you're bringing in all of these targets. Why do I want to go there?
Well,
how much money does he need? His dad was Marvin Harrison. He's not some kid. His dad was Marvin Harrison. He didn't grow up down the street in Hawthorne or Inglewood or in Alabama, Mississippi somewhere.
Yeah.
He didn't grow up in Miami Gardens. Okay? He grew up in Indianapolis with his daddy, hanging out and throwing balls with Peyton Manning. That's why he wears 18. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Okay, well, I'll tell you why.
So tell me why.
Since you asked.
His one excuse is he wants to play with the best quarterback.
Well, okay, that's one. That's number one.
Another one.
Because, okay, Ryan Day, which we all said he screwed up. Ryan Day is trying to back off of, you know, what he did in that bowl game and says he's not going to be the play caller anymore at Ohio State. So the next guy coming in probably wants to run the ball, which Ohio State should do.
Did you see who they're bringing in?
As an offensive coordinator?
As their quarterback?
No, who?
The kid from North Dakota.
Carson Wentz?
You'll see. You will see this guy throws the ball all over
Carson
the field.
Wentz? Oh, no. The other guy, Trey Lance.
Their kid they're bringing in.
You can bring Trey Lance.
The kid I'm not saying he's Carson Wentz or Trey Lance. The kid he's bringing in is throwing the ball all over the field. That's what he's going to... He slings the rock. He's not going to sit there and hand it off.
If you're the best receiver in the country, why would you not want to have the best quarterback in the country throwing you the ball?
Because he's going to throw to Rice and Mario Williams.
He thinks he's going to come in and...
No.
He's not going to play second fiddle. He played second fiddle last year.
And he won't play second fiddle. Marvin Harrison will be number 1. He will be the number 1 receiver in the country.
Zach said it's the perfect match.
It is the perfect match.
Oh, my God.
It is the perfect match.
You guys are so reaching. It makes no sense.
Okay, so explain to me this. Riddle me this, Batman.
Let me hear it, Alfred.
Derek or Dan Patrick. Who? Dan Patrick is so connected. People connected with Ohio, but connected all over the country. If Dan Patrick says something like, watch this, or I think this might happen, 99% of the time it happens because everyone wants to be like, tell Dan Patrick the secrets. Everyone wants to say. Everyone dying to tell, just like they're dying to tell Schefter all the secrets. If Dan Patrick came on today and said, watch Marvin Harrison to USC, and I think it makes sense, and why wouldn't he? That's when I said,
what does what's his benefit? If you're already the number one pick at your position, what does it benefit you?
I'll tell you.
All right, Eddie, go.
I'll tell you why it's a number one benefit, because if he stays at Ohio State and he gets Carson Wentz to come be his quarterback and he struggles, he drops 2 to 8 picks.
Where is he going to struggle?
If your quarterback sucks, then you're going to struggle.
Oh.
If your quarterback sucks, if you know, okay, Rafa.
Where was Amon St. Brown drafted?
Rafa.
Or how about Michael Pittman?
Is he getting a different NIL?
Give me the last 3 USC.
Yeah, does the NIL
Hey, Ohio State has plenty of money.
Agreed.
What are the last 3 USC quarterbacks that got drafted? Quick. The kid from Atlanta, right?
Matt Leinart is who I remember.
Drake London? Right? He was drafted from USC?
Pick number 7.
But he was from USC?
Yeah.
Amon St. Brown?
He went second round.
Okay. Michael Pittman?
Receivers.
Pittman also went second round, I believe.
Who was their quarterback?
He actually had good quarterbacks,
Who?
actually. They had Sam Darnold and...
Sam Darnold. Woo! Woo!
3rd pick in the draft.
Yeah, sucks.
I'm
Who
not
was
saying-
Drake London's quarterback last year and he was taken 7th this year? Don't give me the quarterback's going to affect your draft capability when USC won 4 games last year.
If Drake London had Caleb Williams,
He would have been 1?
he would have been the first pick in the draft. He would have been Keyshawn Mother effing Johnson.
That dude, nobody does that anymore. Nobody
I'm
does that
telling you,
anymore.
that's what it would have been.
Nobody does that anymore. And
Listen.
if you believe that, you're lying.
Not only, if Marvin Harrison comes to SC, not only will he be the number 1 pick in the draft next year, he will be the Heisman Trophy winner because they never give a back-to-back.
Heisman Trophy in USC, huh?
Oh, that's what? That doesn't mix, right? Oh.
That is
Lincoln,
so far-fetched.
Yeah, I think so.
That is such a far-fetched comment.
How is that far-fetched? All Lincoln Riley does is make Heisman Trophy winners.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks,
That's the thing.
and lose bowl games. That's all he does. Lose bowl games.
No.
Yeah, he does. He has 1 bowl win. He has 1.
But he just got here.
1.
Listen, this
He
guy,
just got here. He has 1
He's
win.
getting his recruiting class. He's got the portal coming, all that stuff.
You guys. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
hold on,
Don't
Rafa.
let me do the TCU thing. Don't let me do the TCU thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, don't
Your dad's about to lose his shit. right
let
now,
me do
Ralphie.
the TCU thing.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, just bring up USC. Just bring up USC to Rafa, and he loses his shit.
Because you guys are so blinded. You guys are like car fans.
No.
Oh, they
No,
have
no, no,
so
no,
much
no, no,
money,
no.
blah, blah, blah. Eddie tried to tell me that it didn't matter that they lost to Tulane.
It didn't. It didn't matter.
Your quarterback played. The Heisman Trophy winner threw for 5 touchdowns.
that game meant
Yes.
0.
Okay.
Why were Trojan fans crying?
Unless I never saw one.
I saw like a handful.
I was not crying. It didn't mean 2 shits to me. Didn't mean 2 shits.
I don't understand how you guys are okay with that.
I can see that point though, because USC, if you're not in the playoffs,
Because I love no, wait, we gotta wait because this is his first year.
Well, I mean,
he had 26 transfer players from the portal. He had the best quarterback and the best receiver transfer to his team. That's okay.
but
Wait,
That wasn't the problem. The offense was amazing.
you're right. What's the problem?
Defense.
And you're gonna get the number 1 receiver in the country to come to your team, and you can't stop anyone.
But in college-
Way to go, guy.
but in college-
Way to fucking go.
It's not gonna hurt.
you always.
It's not gonna help you. You literally had the Heisman.
we need to get defense.
Would you need to score 50 points to win a fucking game?
Yeah. Yes.
Dude.
Well, in college you do. I guess.
Yes.
No, you don't. Only if you're USC.
Listen.
No, and now they're going to what, the Big Ten or whatever.
No, that's a year
That's
after.
it. That's a year after.
Next year.
I just don't see. Listen, I don't understand why you think it's so crazy.
I think it's crazy because he's already a top pick. It doesn't benefit him any to play with Williams. That's what I think.
Let's do that. We're gonna try to
Zach
get a live.
says he wants to be here for the
We're
conversation
gonna
right now. So
try to
we
get
can
a
try and
live
get him to
call.
call in.
We're gonna try to get a live call.
That's
in this.
fine.
Get him on a speaker.
So
No, send him my number. 'Cause I'm
Odie.
up to-
Is this a first?
this will
Yeah.
be a first.
Live call?
This will be a first. If we're gonna try to do it, this will be a first live call. Zach is at home with his Xbox freaking headphones on, shirtless.
Shirtless
Let me
in
ask
the
you
middle
something.
of his living room.
Let me ask you
Middle of
something.
the kids are trying to stick their fingers in his mouth.
If Caleb Williams was at UCLA and Marvin Harrison was going to come to UCLA, would you be okay with that? Well, does it make
Yeah.
sense? With
Yeah.
all those receivers?
I want to go play. Oh, it's ringing. It's
Eddie's eyes
ringing.
lit up like he saw a fucking, like he walked in the Cayman
It's
winery.
ringing. Okay,
Yeah.
so hold on, Zach. Okay, so this is a breakthrough on this show.
Bro, this is.
So
We've
look
been
at-
wanting to do this for a couple weeks.
Betty's right now. She's like, there's no excuse for you to go to.
Yeah, you could call every week. You're
Yes,
never
you
coming to
can
the
call.
show.
You'll never come to the show again. This is our first.
Odie's been banned. You
This
just
is
got
our
Odie banned.
This is this is our first live call. We've been asking Eddie money. This machine right here that we have is really expensive and does a lot of tricky dickies.
You should have been. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
Richard Dice says he wants to be the next caller.
Oh, God. Yes, Richard.
okay, so Zach,
Yes.
Can we get both of them?
Oh, that's too much.
That's
That's
up
too
to-
much.
okay,
right.
Zach wants to
Go
speak
ahead,
to
Zach.
Rafa.
Go ahead, Zach.
Hey, Rafa, okay, would it be different if he was going to Alabama?
No, he shouldn't
I
go
bet you would love
anywhere.
that.
He wouldn't go in. He shouldn't go anywhere. Why would you leave? It doesn't make sense. And Eddie's the biggest one.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Eddie's the biggest one that says, "Oh, you should never leave your school. You should write it out."
That's right.
So write it out. Write it
No,
out.
people have short-term memories.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
if he-
exactly. All
he doesn't
Trojans
play-
fans need to have short-term memory.
Preach,
He
Zach.
should go to USC, get the stats,
What stats?
get some money. Oh, he's going to blow up next year for sure.
He already blew up. He's the best receiver. When the last year, when Olave and Wilson,
You know
all
why
those
he
guys
was the
came
best
out-
receiver? Because he had CJ fucking Stroud.
No.
What does
Last
he
year,
have when he has a
I watched
backup Trey Lance?
I watched the three dudes from Ohio State on the pivot with Ryan Clark, and all three of them said, by the way, Olave was first round pick. The other kid from the Jets as well.
Garrett
all
Wilson.
three of them said the best receiver out of our core
I agree, yeah.
was Marvin Harrison Jr. He was already the best cat, dude.
Yeah. Listen, Richard Dice, Zach. Zach. Is Zach still on?
Yes, I'm here.
I played with
How badass does this sound, by the way?
I love it. Oh, this is all. Yeah, I love
You
it.
feel like Dan Patrick right now?
Yes. What, Zach?
Anyone call in now?
Instead of your height and weight, Zach, how many beers have you had, and where are you calling from?
There you
Yes.
I'm calling from Newport Beach at Spaghetti Factory.
go. What? How many beers
How
in?
many beers have you had?
Had 2 Shirley Temples.
Oh, there you go.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell. So that's what we'll do. We won't do height and weight.
Oh, when
We'll-
Rich calls it 6'1", 225, 32 beers.
I'll do a 5'9", a light 210.
There you go.
Ah, yes.
We'll ring it.
Okay.
Light.
So Zach, listen.
Yes.
That's the thing, though. I do agree he was the best receiver, but you can't. What I was trying to say is, Richard Dice was maybe a generational talent and played for Alamany. And no disrespect, because I know there's some Alamany. And Adam Romandi, which is our quarterback, he had a twin brother, super athletic studs. And Adam Romandi did not want to be the quarterback because he said, "I'm not a good quarterback." We didn't have a good quarterback. It set back Rich, although he had scholarship offers everywhere. If you're a great receiver and you don't have a good quarterback, you can't be a great receiver.
Can I ask you something?
True.
When was the last time that Ohio State had a bad college quarterback? A bad one? Oh, yeah. You see how you said off because you can't even say it.
No, I want to
remember the names.
say all of them.
No. Bad college quarterback. They play in the playoff every year or every other year. They're in the playoff.
Who was before
Fields?
Who was before Fields?
Jones.
Jeez.
Haskins, who won a title, right? Yeah.
And Jones. He wasn't very good.
They all got to a playoff, Eddie.
Because they're the most talented team in the country.
If you get
Or
to
one or two. They're always one or two the most talented team in the country.
then there you go. Then why don't I want to play with? I'm already on the team.
Listen, if he wants to
Top
leave,
guys don't transfer. Show me a top guy that transferred.
if you
But Rafa, it doesn't hurt him to go there.
It doesn't help
Not a
him
negative.
either, but it's not a positive.
Rafa,
not gaining
Addison
anything.
won the Bolitnikoff
He,
Award.
he played at Pitt, Eddie.
He won the
That's different. He played at
was
Pitt.
the best receiver
and
in
his
the
quarterback
country.
and his quarterback left. And what did Pitt do this year besides beat UCLA? That's it. They were in the top 10 and dropped out, and they were out of the top 25
Okay,
for most of the season.
MB said the best receiver in the league and a terrible defense. Works for the Raiders.
There you go, MB. So
Yeesh.
MB, get on hold after Richard Dice. So Zach, give your final argument with Rafa. We're gonna have Richard Dice call in after, but go ahead, Zach. I'm gonna pour myself some more camoose.
It's just the perfect fit. He's a great receiver with a great quarterback.
This is
I
not.
think it's pretty much common sense.
There's no way. Like to me, it doesn't help you gain anything. What are you gaining? Show me what he's gaining. Do you
What
really?
does he gain from staying?
He's already there. He's already there. He's going to cement himself as the best Ohio State quarterback ever. That's what he's going to do. He's going to be the best quarterback, the best receiver ever at Ohio State probably next season. Ohio State doesn't bring in a bum. They don't bring in a turd to play quarterback. They're not USC. They bring in guys that are college good and get them in the top 5 in the top.
Well, maybe he knows something.
Well, that could be.
Maybe he knows the next quarterback there.
Maybe he does, but the guy's playing this weekend in Frisco, Texas tomorrow for the championship. So, yeah, it's Division 2. Well, now Division 1, but we know what it is.
Yes.
But so he doesn't know the guy. To me, it doesn't make sense. Top guys don't move. Look at the transfer portal. Top guys don't move. The only top kid
Joe
that moved,
Burrow?
he wasn't a top guy. He didn't play at Ohio State. Did he play at Ohio
But
State?
he proved he was a top guy.
He proved he was a top guy, but he didn't play. Guys who play don't move. Guys who play that are top guys, because Fields left Georgia. He never played. Top guys don't move. Look at the guys, everyone who moved in the transfer portal the last 2 seasons. Williams moved because of coach. Addison moved because Pickett left. If Pickett doesn't leave, Addison probably doesn't
Travis
leave. And
Hunter.
He left Dion. You know that.
Travis Hunter.
He left to Dion. He followed Dion, the guy who recruited him. That's the deal.
Oh, you just
So he left with Dion.
okay.
That's it.
Zach.
All right.
We'll revisit it. But I did see the tweet. I will tell you
Zach-
that. I did see it today.
Zach, did you get the manager special with Mazithra cheese and meat
Oh,
sauce?
my God.
Did you get the Hardy?
Yes. Plus the Hardy.
Did you go Hardy?
Hardy.
Yes, of course, Zach.
Yeah.
Zach, I just want to know, how does it sound? Do you hear us through the mics? Does it sound good?
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Awesome. Look at that.
We just
So clear.
opened a
Fucking break.
whole nother fucking.
You might
shit.
have. Might be bad.
We were gonna
Podcast
finish the
is
show.
history.
We were gonna finish the show at a record time, and now
Boom, not anymore.
Hey, Zach's a pioneer.
Zach is
Zach's
a
a
pioneer. You
pioneer.
are the first caller.
We're gonna call
Yeah.
everybody
I
on your
think Dana
call.
White's on in hold.
Dana White's up next.
You know what, Dana White? You stay on hold. We want to talk. So I have a lot of texts here.
Uh-oh.
People are communicating,
Okay.
and
Thanks for calling in, Zach, by the
thanks
way.
for
Zach.
calling in.
Hey, wait.
Yes.
Okay, Rafa, show respect to USC.
Yes.
Believe me, I would love for them to be good because business is good when they're good, but you got to win bowl games, buddy. Give me bowl wins.
We do.
Give me a Pac-12
It's gonna
title.
happen.
It's going to happen. I
It's
hope
gonna
so.
happen.
Because if it doesn't happen next year, Lincoln Riley's going
So,
to the NFL. You heard it here
all right,
first.
fellas.
All
Good
right,
night, bud.
Thank you,
En-
Zach.
enjoy
All right.
enjoy your
Enjoy
dinner.
dinner.
Newport
All right.
Beach. This
That's
fucking
a big guy, huh? Newport. I'm in Newport.
Yeah.
No,
So
no big deal. Newport.
No big deal.
This
Fucking $92 for both
this
spaghetti.
next call could be.
Is Richard Dice calling
Well,
in?
hold on. Just, I mean, he's 3 sheets to the wind,
Oh,
and he wants to come on here and blow shit up.
Oh,
What about-
I'm
what about-
okay with
is
Rich.
Michael Brown available?
Michael, you there?
Does
I-
does Rich even know who to call?
Ghostbusters. Listen, Rich is gonna get wild probably.
He's gonna.
I'm
get
gonna take
wild.
some shit. Probably. I'm okay with Rich calling. That's what we're here for. Are you
Yeah.
okay with it?
Okay.
Are you okay
I'm
with it?
okay with it.
I'm all right with it.
who's not okay with it? There's no way that.
Kids, are
I
you
love
okay with
Rich.
it?
Yes.
Kids?
Everyone earmuffs.
Richard
Earmuffs.
Dice is my second favorite white person Because Michael Brown's my first favorite.
Oh.
Even though he's half Mexican. So technically, Richard Dice is my favorite white person.
You know, Richard Dice has some Puerto Rican in him somewhere.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
Somewhere.
So
he's
somewhere.
really light complexion.
So is Richard Dice? Does he have the phone number?
1 second.
Richard Dice, by the way, University of Arizona.
U
There's
of A.
actually, if you look him up online, by the way, Richard Dice, they say he's the third toughest player to ever play at Arizona.
And
Tougher than Gronk.
Teddy.
Oh, yeah.
Teddy,
Third.
we're talking about Teddy Bruschi.
Yes.
Okay, we're talking about Gronkowski.
Who are the two ahead of him?
Teddy Bruschi and one other dude, not Gronk.
Yeah, we're talking.
Rich played with a torn ACL,
Desert
right?
Storm. Desert Storm had Brandon Sanders. I mean, Desert Storm. They were the number one team in the country. They were the number. Sports Illustrated came out. They had a Chris McAllister, best corner
For the Ravens.
for the Ravens. They had.
What a Super
You
Bowl.
guys ready?
Oh,
Are we ready? Is Richard Dice? Richard, are you there?
Come on. His wife's like, you're not doing it, Richard.
She has this one right now.
Unknown caller.
There it
Yes,
is.
yes. So, but think about it, Richard.
Richard, are you there?
Jesus Christ, I'm here. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, turn your radio down.
Yeah. Turn your phone down. Turn your phone down, Dice.
I've always wanted to say that. Richard,
What?
turn your radio down.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Are you okay now? Oh, we're getting major feedback. Are you trying to watch us on
Do you have us on?
YouTube?
Do you have us on speaker?
staring at you guys for an hour and a half.
There you go. Now you sound better. Still turn whatever you're doing. Turn it down.
Hey, man, I'm married. My wife is holding the controls.
So the new tradition is you have to say where you're from and how many beers you've had.
Hold on. Oh, everybody just slow the fuck down. Turn it down. All right. What?
You have to state where you're from, who you are, and how many beers you've had.
I'm El Kukui, and I'm 5 to 15 beers in.
5 to 15.
That's solid.
Standard.
Solid.
Solid.
What are we talking about right now?
We're talking about
I gotta fix the volume.
yeah.
Fuck.
We're talking about your fucking reception in Santa Clarita
So-
sucks.
However you're listening to us, turn that lower and then just talk on the phone.
Text him. Text him.
There's something on. Let's talk about a hairline.
Oh,
Literally don't have one.
In progress.
But Rafa is so hung up on what's his name?
Marvin
Harrison Jr.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. He must have lost like $40,000 on this guy. I mean, think about it. I mean, I don't disagree with what he's saying. Like, you're already the number one guy, but like I've told you guys on the thread, it's a brand. Every player is a brand now. I hate it, but I did it. Rafa is smoking a stupid fucking stogie. With absolutely no hair and a lot of money. I got the no hair. I just don't have the money.
Listen,
But honestly, it makes sense. I don't agree with it, but it makes sense. It's why he's not playing for the bowl game, right?
yeah?
We know that. That's fine.
So, like, Marvin Harrison is the best receiver in the country.
Agreed.
Wouldn't it make sense to go to USC to play with the Heisman Trophy winner? Rafa, there's no difference still. Get over it. There's no defense.
There's no defense. So what does it help you to win a national title, SC fans?
No. You guys aren't going to win the national title. It's roll
But you
tide.
should be. You're a fan. You want them to win. Not you, Rich, but Edward.
Of course I do. But I'm not.
No. Here's the deal. It doesn't. I mean, from Rafa's point, I understand it, but the glitz and glamour of Hollywood and USC is Viagra. Like, I get it. Like,
You guys can hear this, huh? Oh,
want
that
to
sucks.
Ohio State has a really successful program. No one cares. Go catch touchdowns in Southern California with all the fake ass fans,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, it makes sense. It just makes sense. Like, I would bounce too.
Would you?
He just said it. He would.
I would. Like, I played in Palmdale or Tucson, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
But,
Well, Rich, I hope we can fix this issue because you sound great, but there's a reverb. Like, we have to listen to me twice, which is very annoying. So, also the ghetto bird.
Ghetto bird down.
So, we would.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Try taking it off speaker.
I just did.
Oh, there you go.
go.
Now we can hear you.
Oh, no reverb?
No.
Oh
No-
my
no
God,
reverb.
you son of a bitch.
You've
that's-
done it,
no.
Rich.
Okay, so now we can talk to you
No.
like a normal human being.
I understand your point,
I'm
Rich.
here. I'm here.
I understand
I'm
your
here.
point.
Thank
Rafa's
God.
a fucking moron. Everything is personal with him.
100%. I take everything to the heart.
If you have -3 and you lose by 4, Rafa will never talk to you again.
I will 100%. I will fucking hammer you.
That is
Ever.
so
You
fucking
are the
true.
worst person that has ever walked the earth.
As long as you know it.
If Jesus Christ was the over-under was 13 and you hit 14, Rafa will never see the Bible
No,
again.
Rafa had the over/under on him raising to the heaven on 3.5, and Jesus Christ did the under, and Rafa's like, no,
I'm done with it.
I love the devil.
I'm done with it.
Hey, truth
Yes.
be told,
Yes,
I subscribed. I don't know how I subscribed. But I
Yes.
subscribed. And the whole time, my wife is like, I don't agree with you being in the middle of these two idiots, but I think it would be good TV.
Yeah, it would
it'd
be great.
the best. Can I say hi to Carolyn?
No.
That's probably really smart. Carolyn, how many beers have you had tonight to deal with your husband?
Eddie, you know what I do. I'm saying, hold on. Here, she's going to talk to you, and then I'll hang up. But no, I'm in it to win it.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Zach. Let's talk about Zach and his Halo points. Is Carolyn, can I say hello to you, Carolyn?
No, you can't.
Oh. I guess you were serious about that. Okay, Rich. Well,
Hold on.
okay.
My wife is wearing a TLC shirt, and my son is watching. I'm a bad dad.
Does your wife say I don't date any
I'm a
scrubs?
bad dad.
So,
So honestly, the Marvin Harrison thing, I really get what Rafa's saying.
yeah, I do
I think
too.
a lot of it is money motivated.
I do too.
No one likes to lose, and apparently, in our text thread, what we all know is that Rafa does not do anything except to win.
Yes.
You know that.
I
He
don't
does
do
nothing
anything.
in
100%.
life but to win.
Fuck yeah.
Like when Rafa takes a shit, he looks at his toilet and be
I
like,
was just gonna say that.
that's a loser
Oh
shit.
my
You
God.
gotta shit better than that.
In
Little
the world.
bitch. He's like, I only have to wipe twice with that shit.
But,
What kind of shit is that?
But I will say, I need to give some respect. Rafa expedited the Stidham jersey, and that's my guy.
Yeah!
That's my guy.
Yeah!
That's my guy.
I don't play no games, baby.
Rafa,
Yeah,
Can I get a
I think we should end Rich's dice call on that.
Thank you, Rich.
Rich, you're
Oh,
the best.
no. One more thing.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that
His,
son of-
his
You know-
wife clicked him.
You know how long he's been doing that? He's been doing that shit to me for 20 years. He's like, hold on, Ed. I gotta say something. And he fucking hangs up on me. For 20 years, that bastard's been doing that shit to me. And I've been like, hello? Hello? I still don't get it. And
Gold,
just leave-
Eddie.
and he did it. It was
That was gold.
that.
Yeah.
We
Rich
that-
is hilarious.
We will do that next week,
Shit.
and we will put that in a clip
I'm excited.
Oh, for sure.
and tag Richard Dice.